Hello there, my name's Neil Cook, I'm the Psychic Chef, and today in this video I'm going to make air fried lamb kebab. So the ingredients will be in the comments. The ingredients will be based on 800 gram of minced lamb. There's 1,200 here, so just over a kilo. It will be, what you will need is herbs, granulated garlic, granulated onion, paprika, cumin, and a few chili flakes and salt. Obviously you can control the heat, you know how much to put in, but you can also add a chili sauce to this afterwards. So this was made last night. It's been wrapped in cling film, having mixed all them ingredients in there, and it should have amalgamated right through the meat and back out the other side, so it should be full of flavour. All I'm going to do now is remove it from the cling film, make a sealed envelope with the aluminum foil, and then pop it in the air fryer for 40 minutes. So when you're marinating this, the longer you leave it, the better it will taste. All them flavours will pop out in the cooking process. Yes, you can leave it for about an hour and serve it, but you're going to get maximum flavoursome when you leave it longer. In my case, it's been a little over 24 hours. So this needs to be a very tight seal. We don't want any juices all coming out. We want everything to stay in this envelope of foil. If you can make it into a log roll, depending on the size of your air fryer, then it's going to be easier for you to carve. If you try and do this as soon as you make it, you'll find it's very flimsy because it hasn't bound together and it may fall apart, so you'd have to be careful. So that is sufficient. It's got a flat bottom for the air fryer, and we can then carve at an angle once this is cooked. So 40 minutes in the air fryer. I'm going to turn it over on the 20-minute mark, and I'm going to cook it on 160 Celsius. Once it's done, I'm going to remove the foil and then do it for a further 20 minutes on 200 Celsius to brown it off so it looks like a traditional kebab. So here we go, 160 Celsius, 40 minutes. That fits perfect in there, and that size is 1,200 gram, or just over a kilo of the minced lamb. I'm going to turn it over on the 20-minute mark, and then with the final cooking process, if you've got a probe to stick into the middle of it, we want to know if the middle of this joint, we'll call it a joint, is 75 Celsius and higher, then we know it's fully cooked. So I have prepared some salad, and this is going to go with the kebab, whether you put it over the kebab, under the kebab, or as a side salad, that's entirely up to you. Iceberg lettuce, red cabbage, we've got bell pepper, red and green, we've got sliced onion, very fine, sliced red onion, very fine, cucumber, some grated carrot, bit of radish, and this is fennel. I always add fennel to a rainbow salad, so if I was to mix all this together evenly, I always add the fennel for a nice aniseed taste. You should try it sometime. I'll probably eat that, my partner won't, but all the same, it's all going to go in like a rainbow salad, and it's going to be served with garlic and chili sauce on a flat bread. So we're coming up on the first 20-minute marker. We're going to stop it there, and all we're going to do now is pick up this lamb, turn it over and pop it back in so it's evenly getting blasted from both sides with the air fryer, and restart it again. There we go. Right, so there we go, 20 minutes each side. And what we're going to do now is unwrap it and then do 10 minutes each side uncovered. That smells absolutely gorgeous, it does. So what I'm going to do is transfer it back to the air fryer, and then we'll cook it 10 minutes on both sides to brown it off and crisp it up. So 220 minutes, but 10 minutes on each side. Just a teaser, guys, watch this. Look at that. So there's the first 10 minutes. This is beginning to look like a very nice kebab. Let's see if I can turn this over without damaging this or myself. And there we go. Another 10 minutes. So we're on 80 Celsius in the middle, 79. So we know that's fully cooked now, but what we're going to do is let it rest for about 10 minutes. I think the best way to do that is to pop it on again. And there we go. So as you know, with a standard doner kebab, it's cooked from the outside in. It's on a rotisserie going round and round, and the outside becomes very glazed like it is there. Now, after you slice some of that now, obviously you're going to leave the middle not with this kind of surface. It's not going to be glazed, but there's nothing stopping you slicing this up and then putting it back through the air fryer. So if you were to have a meal with some of it today and later on tomorrow you want to go back to it, there's no reason why you can't slice it and put them slices in the air fryer and crisp them up so that it looks like that. So here are the flatbreads we're going to use. The garlic flatbread, that's a tongue twister, with herbs on. They're now cooked, they're just cooling down, and then I'm going to carve the meat because it's rested for 10 minutes. We haven't done the taste test, but I'll leave that to the wife. So I'm going to cut these extremely thin. Less is more. And we want them palatable so we can bite them with ease. Just turn around for some more crispy. We know the centre's fully cooked because we checked with the thermometer. We were at just under 80 Celsius. I'll have to make sure that my wife doesn't grab all the gnarly bits. So like I say, you can put these slices back under the air fryer. That way they crisp back up exactly like this. Let me just kill that noise. And you get the gist of it, don't you? You can see what we've created here. So all we're going to do now is create our base for the kebab. with the lettuce, a little bit of red cabbage, tiny bit of fennel because it's very powerful. It's an aniseed like flavour, and it's best mixed in lightly with a rainbow salad. Obviously you can top your kebab with anything you want to. Doesn't have to be this ingredient. You can even put cheese on it if you like, the melted cheese version. Mint sauce, chili sauce, garlic sauce. It's your kebab, you decorate it as much as you want. Same with the pepper as well, the actual hot pepper. You control the heat on that. Let me just get the meat. So this is rested, it's cooled down a little, it's not too hot. And don't forget your remaining stuff, there's nothing stopping you putting it back in the air fryer. Sorry for the shadows. Back in the air fryer and browning it off even more. I have done the taste test off camera and it's absolutely amazing, it is. And I'm just going to finish it off with a very light dusting of more salad. So I've got my 5 a day. I'm not forgetting some nice fresh onion. And then my chili sauce. And the most important one, your garlic sauce. Right, and there you go guys, how to make a lamb kebab in the air fryer. So thank you for watching guys, I hope this wasn't too long. I'm going to go and get my gnashes on this now. And like I said, the taste was phenomenal. And I'm going to leave all the ingredients in the description and the method of cooking as well. Thank you for joining me.